Good morning / afternoon. Today is the last episode of Akiba Maid War. And what a journey Akiba Maid War has. What one hell of a journey we had. The people we lost, the drama, the action, the gambling, the bloodshed. Akiba Maid War is one of those shows where it's just like you sat down and you just watch every moment of how Akiba horror became what it is. Props. You gotta give this show props for what it is. It may not be it may not be the best show of the fall 2023. 2022. It may not be the most talked about show. But this show was one of those things that you have to sit down and watch. It's the characters and the blood. If you're into those kind of things, it is. Now, you guys know that normally I'll have anime posters around me. But this is different. You see, I'm in California. Yes, I'm in California, which is pretty much a 3-hour difference from New York. So, once I upload this video, you're probably gonna get this video probably 3 hours different because this is California. New York is the other way. Now, last week, you guys saw me crying and bursting tears over Ranko's death. I'm sorry. And Ranko bring so much joy for the last 11 episodes of it. And part of me, like I said last week, part of me didn't want her to die. It was like part of me didn't want her to die. Part of me didn't want it. Like I lost, I didn't know what to think. Like, do I agree with the next episode she's gonna live or she dies? I don't know. But it was confirmed. Now we get to this episode. And I gotta tell you, I'm glad that it ended like this. I'm glad that it ended. So, without further ado, let's get right to it with the review of Akiba Maid War. This is the last episode. So what I'm going to try to do with the room environment, I'm trying to blend in here. Bear with me on this. Okay. So, Nagomi. From the beginning of the first episode, all she wanted to do was to be a maid cafe. That's her dream. That's her goal. But then, as episode progresses, she has developed. If you guys go back to the first episode, she was a soft maid who who just want to bring smiles to the customers, who wants to follow orders and but mostly be an Akiba maid. Just pass out flyers, welcome guests, put the heart, mew, cute thing, everything. That's her dream. And for the last journey, she has been developing, turning to using guns, understand how the protocol works in that era. And she lost her big sister / friend, and she lost Ranko. So with that, she became rogue. She became the black pig, going on revenge. She's like, with Nagomi, she's like, fuck this maid thing. I'm going rogue. I'm gonna do everything to get revenge for Ranko's death. And I like how the opening, how the opening of Akiba Maid War where it's like, and it shows them running. Not anymore. It got straight into episode 12. And now they caught the girl who shot Ranko. And Usako was like, let her go. Just let her go. It was like, Usako's a bitch. I mean, I want to address this elephant in the room here. Usako is the worst. No, hold on. Let me put it like this. Usako is like Mine from Rising of the Shield Hero and Mommy from Rent a Girlfriend. I hate that bitch. I fucking hate her. I hate her so much. She's like, you know how every year we have this worst girl of the year every fucking time. I'm sorry. She is the worst. She is the worst. Usako's now the worst girl. Like, it's again, every year. There's Mommy from Rent a Girlfriend. No, Mine from Rise of the She-Hero. Mommy from Rent a Girlfriend. Now this dumb bitch Usako, who just said, oh, you killed Ranko. Okay, let her go. We could use this. With her on our side, we could take down the boss. We could take down this pig cafe and end this whole thing once and for all. But that didn't stop Nagomi. Nagomi went full rogue. She even caught one of the maids that treated her like trash since the beginning. Shot her in the leg. And she's like, I want some info. Who did this? Why she did it? And all that. I'm like, oh my God. She even took money out. Now, hold on. This was even sadder because when Ranko's funeral, yo, I kid you not, I wish I was there. Yo, I was like, oh my God. Even they were crying. Even the article came about Ranko's death, the 36-year-old maid. And they just ignored that. Every maid ignored that. Like, but again, I get it. I'm not siding with them, but I get why they didn't want to go. Because they don't give a shit. This is war. They don't give a shit. Now, the pig cafes, I get it. Even the managers, I get it. Everyone was crying. And I'm pretty sure I was. I'm pretty sure you was and I was. I wish we was at the funeral with Ranko because, again, she brought a lot of joy of the series. She really did. Okay. Nagomi went rogue. She didn't go to the funeral. She went rogue. Trying to figure out why, who, and what come after Ranko. Now, the ramen dude. Oh, my fucking God. I'm going to get to him. The ramen dude. What the hell? I lost so much. It was so many passion in this. Let me get to it. Okay, so the ramen dude, the ramen guy, you know, he asks about like Usako, like her past, where she came from, who is she? We got a backstory for her. So to sum it up, she was an orphan. The head boss at the time took her in. She took her in under her wing. At the time Ranko was there, those two were tight, you know, became sisters. And if you go back to every previous moment to talk about Maid War, we can see why one is like to violence and one is not. One trying to bend the rules, one not. But, you know, they had this sisterly bond, but it didn't work out. And because of that, their head boss got shot and died from the first episode. And, you know, all that is good and dandy, but come on. Usako, oh my God. You know, even before this, I thought Usako was going to change. I'm kidding you not. I thought she was going to change. I thought she was going to cry for Ranko because she knows Ranko for years. They're like sisters. They put a pact together. But they didn't work. Now, let me step back for this moment here. Let me step back. Okay. In honor of Ranko, they have a frame posted and they have the bar. They got a bar sitting. I mean, they have like the ramen, like their last moment of testament. Let's enjoy it. And then, you know, they're all going to eat the food. They all eat ramens. They all eat Ranko's ramen bowl, you know, it was all that. Usako got her own pack together. And, matter of fact, wait. We ain't getting any kill counts. Let's get some kill counts here. I forgot. Let's get some kill counts here. She shot two of the maids, the head maids. The bear, the shot, she said, Kuma, boom. And then you got the pig. She got the pig. She's like, moo, 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 moo. And shot her in the head. All because those two don't want violence. They want to change it at another time. Because it ain't the time. They're going to cause more friction. And because of that, she's like, boom, fuck you. We're doing it my way. She even went inside the ramen place. And the ramen dude, yo, I liked him. Are you kidding me? They shot him off the show. They killed him off the show. Yo, I can't. I mean, what do you expect me to say? Like, what? I kid you not, I was shocked. I didn't see that coming. All he wanted to do was have her and Ranko sit down and just enjoy ramen. But, at that point, he's like, shot her. I'm like, oh my God. And then, in that moment, as soon as she got her own club, her own gang, as soon as they step inside that pig cafe, Onky Donkey, whatever. I'm not good with the name. Onky Donkey, forget it. As soon as she went inside, I kid you not, guys, I was shocked. I get it. From the beginning of this show, I said either Ranko or Nagomi was going to change the landscape of Akiba Maid War. They were going to change the landscape of how this show's change the landscape of Akiba horror. Change the landscape of how Maid's supposed to do. They did it. They did it just how he's supposed to do it. Sit down. She's like, I like how the group did it. They were like, welcome to the Pig Cafe. Please sit down. Would you like a menu? Onky donkey. They were showing how the maids are supposed to do. Greet customers. Call them master. Put little love spells on their drinks or whatnot. Do all of that. Do all of that to please them, to show us how maids are supposed to be treated well and respectful, and it's not violence. And I'm just lost for words. Bear with me on this, guys. Bear with me. Now, and then when the lights went off, Nagomi performed like she's supposed to. She gave it all. And then Usaku shot Nagomi, but you gotta love it. Guys, you gotta love it. She performed it. She performed while getting shot. While she got shot, she was giving it all. I mean, literally giving it all while getting shot. And then after her performance, about I'll say a ratio 5 to 9 people at least, they were clapping. But it didn't stop Usuko because Usuko shot the lion girl. And I like that lion cafe. I like her. The lion maid, the head maid. I like the lion head maid. I mean, she doesn't deserve to get shot. But Usuko shot her anyway. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then all Usaku was trying to do is to let Usuko know that we gotta stop this violence. Killing people, robbing people, gambling people, too much bloodshed. What's the point? This is not the Maid way. This is not the Akiba Maid way. We, as maids, should do what we're supposed to do. Greet customers, make sure they have a good experience in Akiba. All those things to make. When you step inside a Maid Cafe, guys, when you step inside a Maid Cafe, you're supposed to be greeted with their cuteness, kindness, and their hearts to make your egg omelets look good. Those type of things. Those. And then all Nagomi was saying, please come to our Maid Cafe, Onky Dunk Cafe, all that. I'm like, oh my God. But then she shot her. And then once they shot Nagomi, I'm going to be honest with you. The girl that killed Ranko last week shot her in the head. And I know, okay, here's the thing though. I know that me personally, I do give characters a second chance. Normally I do, normally I don't, depending on the character. The one that shot Ranko last week, when she shot her, when she shot Usuko, my respect for her now. Now, I get it. You're not going to like that. You're not going to like what I said when I said she deserved her second chance. She kind of did. Yes, she killed Ranko, but that was only for her. That was only for her revenge, and I get that. But for her to kill Usuko, all because Nagomi put on a performance and try to make peace for all the maids out there in that world, yo, Usuko deserved to get shot, and she did. And what makes it better was the panda. I know the panda in disguise, I know, but the one, I'm gonna call her Panda because we know what she is now. But Panda threw that bamboo that she was practicing spearing, the sharp bamboo blade, and just threw it. Just threw it at Usuko. Now, I thought it was the end, but then I thought it was the end of Nagomi. Like, I kid you not, I thought it was the end. But then I saw like little clips, like, okay, we still got minutes left, so I kind of skipped towards the ending credits. Now we in 2018. The year is 2018, where I was 18 years old at the time. Rewind back. 2018, I was 28 years old. Okay. 20, yeah. And if you guys look closely, the year is now 2018, where it's like Umamesune side games is up there. You know, Umamesune Pretty Derby, one of the best, if not the best anime, best sports anime of all time, by the way. They go into you see these three guys walking about like, oh, you hear about the war that happened years ago. There was a bloodbath, all that stuff. So now the Onky Doink Cafe is brand new, brand spanking new. And all they want to see was a 36-year-old maid that they love. Yo. Happy tears. I was so happy, man. I was so happy. Oh, God. Nagomi in a wheelchair. She survived, and she's in a wheelchair. 36 years old. And she put on the show. I don't even know. It's just, it warms my heart. That last moment when Nagomi in a wheelchair survived those gunshots. And years now, 2018, 36 years old, in a wheelchair with photos of Ranko and the others. And she's still giving it the business. That's how you're supposed to end it. That's how you end it. I actually wanted to see if everyone is still there. Like, where's the manager? Where's Zoya? Where's the gal? Where's everyone? I think they're still there. I don't know. But need to say that I love how it ended with Nagomi fulfilling her dream of becoming what she's supposed to be, a good, loving maid. From the beginning of all the things she's witnessed, the death of her big sister, the death of Ranko, all the bloodshed that she saw on a regular basis, even getting beaten up by other maids, all that. It's like that Nagomi was going to change the landscape of Maid War. She was going to change all of that, and because of this was the time. This was the time. This was a great episode, an amazing episode. Usuko deserved to die. She did. She deserved to die. I thought that she was going to get a second chance in Heart, but it's not. Now, this show, as a whole, needs to be recommended. I get it. With the confines of Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Mob Psycho, I get all of that. And Blue Lock, I get that too. But this show needs to be talked more. In fact, this show needs to be dubbed. It needs to be dubbed, or whatever the case may be, and get some figures. Because if there's one figure I want to get Nagomi figure. I'm sorry, I want to get Nagomi and Ranko's figure. I'm pretty sure we all do. I'm pretty sure. But this episode did give us something to look upon, like how Akiba horror was back in the days, and how Nagomi changed the landscape of how we see maids right now with their heart shapes, their outfits, their ears, everything and put on the show for us. That's what I like. And I'm proud of Nagomi for doing what she can at the end, and it warms my heart to see her giving it the best at 36 years old. Props for Nagomi, developing as we speak. And I give this show, I know people want to say a 10 out of 10, I'm not going to go in and say perfect 10. But a 9.5, I'll give that credit where credit is due. So for that, great job. Now, I don't know what other episodes is going to, I'm looking forward for other shows to come out next year. If there's any show you guys want me to talk about next year, let me know. I look forward for anything. I'm sorry for this video being long, but it had to be done because Akiba Maid was the show. It was the show. So, again, you probably won't get this because 3 hours different because I'm in California. So I'm going to upload this video now and give y'all the business to just watch it. But sit down and watch it and hear me out about this show. Hear me out. And by the way, I'm going to hashtag this. You can guys send this video to all the people on Twitter with the hashtag Akiba Maid War. So I look forward for next year's shows, and whatever show is going to catch my eye, I will talk about it. So thank you for watching my final review of Akiba Maid War and the hearts of all that we lost. You'll miss. And I hope that one day we get the Akiba horror one day. I hope I see Nagomi and say thank you for changing the landscape of it. So, see you next year.